Hello guys, what's up? So just to start up this one, just to kind of like bring an intro to this one, we all know what happened in the Mozambique versus Nigerian match yesterday, where we won 4-0, and Osimhen scored two goals, Adams Iko scored one, and Lookman scored one goal. So 4 goals to 0. So yes, we took out Mozambique, but that didn't make the headlines as much as Osimhen versus Lookman made the headlines, and this is something we need to talk about. A lot of people have given their takes on the whole situation, and we're going to address what people said on it. As we address what people said on it, we also are going to give our own take on it, and we'll just deliberate. For real, was it worth it? Did Osimhen need to react the way he reacted? Was it really something he needed to do? Or does Osimhen have an issue of anger? Or is he proud? Or is he too egotistic? In fact, a lot of things will be addressed in this video. Well, so without further ado, let's get on the video and let's see what the content creators are saying and everybody and their divided takes on this one. Let's see what they are saying. So we'll start with Puja because Puja is one of the media influencers that is live in Morocco for this AFCON. So let's listen to Puja.
So Puja is there. Let's talk about Victor Osimhen and the game against Mozambique. You see, guys. Oh God, nothing there. The focus should be against DR Congo and Nigeria. Journalists are moving from Fez to Marrakesh for the quarterfinal. Pray for us. It's a long journey. Leave all this Victor Osimhen. Let's focus on the game. Let's focus on AFCON. We want to win the AFCON, right? Less distraction. Journalists they distract Abi. You guys don't distract the players. Just pray for us. We are going. We are going to Marrakesh. So let me go and prepare. Nothing. I know say everybody love gist.
So yeah, this Puja just giving cruise on the whole situation. He said that nothing really did. Even Ademola Lookman after the events, after the match, he was asked questions on the situation with Osimhen, and he also said that there's nothing really that it was just a normal competitive spirit and normal teammates discussion on the pitch. So, but other people are not having it. Let's check out what what this other content creator too is saying on the matter. This is Ademola's speech, but before Ademola's speech, Combo. Yes, let's see Combo's take on the matter.
He's a very, very passionate footballer, a very, very passionate player. He wears his emotion on his sleeve. He does not hide it. If he's not happy about something, you will know. If he's happy, you will know. Everybody knows that Osimhen is the soul of this team. As far as I'm concerned, Osimhen is the most passionate Super Eagles footballer. Yes, sometimes,
There's a difference between when someone is passionate and when somebody is overly expressive. You can be passionate for your team without being expressive and without coming off as someone that is trying to bully others or being disrespectful. And there's a thin line between passion and disrespect. There's a thin line between passion and how you communicate. So all these play a long role in your game. We understand that Osimhen is passionate, but it was overlooking Lookman in that discussion. It was almost like he was trying to make himself look bigger and Lookman look smaller in the conversation. But let's hear what Combo have to say.
he can display some overzealous nature in trying to display passion. But I saw the clip, and what he was complaining about was the fact that this is a team game. If you see that I'm open, I'm in a better position, pass the ball to me. Right? Lookman was not telling him, oh, bros, you don't score 2 goals now. That's not the way to respond. Right? That is not the proper response. It's a team game. Find the best player. Find the best man. Osimhen does the same thing too. If Osimhen is on the charge to score a goal and he sees a player in a better position, he will pass the ball. Osimhen is the leader of this team. Let us not forget it. Not because they not be him here, armband. He is the leader of this team. Let us not begin to now criticize him.
Okay, so first of all, Osimhen is it was Ndidi that is the captain of the team, official captain of the team is Ndidi. But Osimhen, yes, we see that Osimhen kind of like plays a leadership role in the team because you see him when he's coordinating and telling people where to stay and position well. So he has this energy of carrying his teammates along. And to be honest, it's okay for Osimhen to be angry. His statement is valid, his anger is valid. But however, how you express this anger is a big deal, and it didn't come off looking right at all. The fact that not just us saw Osimhen being very angry and expressive on the pitch, but the opposition Mozambique saw this. It didn't speak well of Osimhen. So, but I understand what Kombo is saying. Yes, Osimhen is passionate, but there's a thin line between passion and being disrespectful, not just to your teammates but to the whole team. But let's listen to it to the end.
For displaying passion. That's his nature. Victor Osimhen will love you, and I know that the players understand that that's how you display your passion on the pitch. All these things will be sorted out. Let us focus our energy on the wonderful 4-0 win and leave negativity tonight. There is no room for any form of negative energy tonight. Tonight is about the fact that Nigeria defeated Mozambique 4-0.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. So this is it. This is literally a video that shows the video of the players after the match, and you see that Osimhen is not there because immediately after the match he had to walk through the tunnel and he wasn't with them to meet the fans and to celebrate their victory. All right, let's check out other. I think there are other videos. This is another take on the whole situation. Let's see what um what Adika says on this one.
Victor Osimhen, your reaction today was very wrong and must not repeat itself again this tournament. You cannot disrespect your equals, your teammates like that. It is wrong. Yes, Bruno Onyemaechi should have passed to you 100%. Lookman should have passed to you. I agree 1000%. But that doesn't warrant that overreaction that you had. We were 3 goals up, for crying out loud. We were winning comfortably. I understand the fighter in you, the striker in you always want to score. That world-class player always wants to perform. But you are a leader in this team. You're one of our most important players in this team. People look up to you in this team. It should not be getting to the point where Ndidi has to come between you and Lookman. It's wrong. Or Calvin Bassey has to come between you and Onyemaechi, and you're still telling Onyemaechi go away. It's wrong. You cannot be getting caught up in the heat of the moment to the point where we won 4-0. Now, one of the main talking points is this reaction. Nigerians don't want to leave you now. This has become one of the main highlights of the game. It is wrong. We want a full overview of the game and not just one highlight like this. And this is where Techno AI comes in. Techno AI now, at the end of every match day, it will give you a full.
Okay, he has used Ndidi and Osimhen to promote this thing. Let me forward to see if
Overview
there's any
of
clips.
Egypt edges.
Let's see. Okay, I think it's done. I have heard his parts, which made sense, but Techno is not paying me to talk about them on this channel. So yeah, we'll skip that part. Let's see if there are any other takes on it. I think there's a take here. Okay, this is what this guy said.
You're a fantastic player. You're one of the best strikers in the world. Great.
Let me start from the beginning.
Osimhen, you're a fantastic player. You're one of the best strikers in the world. You're a brilliant player. But let me just tell you something now. You can never be bigger than the Super Eagles. You can never be bigger than the Super Eagles. Great players have come and gone. You're a great player. I'm not denying your greatness. But what you did today on the field, to a fellow man that also won CAF Best Player of the Year.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of takes and I've seen a lot of people talking about the fact that Osimhen was CAF Best Player of the Year. Lookman too has also won CAF Best Player of the Year. Osimhen has been MVP in many matches. Lookman too has also been MVP in many matches. Osimhen is a top striker. Lookman too is a top striker. Osimhen took Napoli to win. I don't know what the name of the league. They won the league, and Usman took Atlanta to win the Europa League. So that both of them are kind of like on par in terms of their credentials and their stats. But to me, all that doesn't matter. When Osimhen was reacting to Lookman, it was not reacting to Lookman as maybe a competitor or that. It's not about whether Lookman he is also a best calf player or they're on the same stats. Is that Lookman is a co-teammate. The fact that they're in the same team makes them equals, regardless of your credentials and all the milestones you've achieved. So it's not even about half best player or whether you've won many medals. It's about respecting your teammates and the mutual respect. And if there's respect, the way you address your teammate and the way you also the ones that are even trying to pacify you, the way you listen to them also matters. And the problem is that Osimhen can be stubborn and overreactive when he's angry, and that's what people are addressing here. So I think the outburst is good. This outburst that people are having and this takes that people are having, the fact that this thing overrode whatever the victory that Nigeria got is very good. And it's good because it will make Osimhen kind of like learn from this. It will be a learning point for Osimhen because at the end of the day, character is everything. Talent and hard work. It can take you far in life, but character is what will keep you there, keep you at the top. You can't be doing this thing. And the fact that he couldn't even calm down and he left the pitch, went to the straight to the tunnel after the match and everything. It's utterly disrespectful, not just even to the teammates, but also to the fans that were there to support them. It's kind of like a spirit killer, seeing one of your favorite players utterly angry in the pitch that he can't even perform to his best. And the vibe will rub off on the rest of the team and also on the fans. But let's listen.
It's unacceptable. Yes, I understand you may have a record that you want to break, but it's unacceptable for you to display that type of behavior on the field. You're not bigger than the team.
Don't you take it as a positive say in one time?
See, this is not Osimhen Eagles. This is the Super Eagles of Nigeria. JJ Okota played for us. Kano Wanko played for us. Yekini played for us. Olise played for us. Listen, I'm not denying the man's greatness, but what he did was wrong. And let's call a spade a spade.
He was a head drop. You get. I don't know whether na the realization say okay. I don't really need to do it. I just see live from Morocco and this AFCON season to bet on Paris Pesa.
There is a line that you don't cross. There is a line that you don't cross, and he crossed that line.
Bye.
You don't do that. You don't do that because you disrespected a fellow man that is good as well. There's somebody on this team that is a small boy. There's somebody on this team that is a small player. Even your captain, Wilfred Ndidi, God bless that man and God bless your mother. He had to come to you and tell you calm down. You still did not calm down. You now went to the coach and said sub me off.
No, talk sub me off.
He said take me off. Everybody here saw it. He did this. He said take me off.
If he be say he feels something.
See, these are the moments.
So everybody saw it literally. So everybody saw when he was signaling to the coach to take him out of the pitch. And these are the things that people talk about. I love the way this fan is reacting. He is very passionate about the guy and he's really pissed about what Osimhen did, and it's what's being pissed about. So let's continue though.
Starts.
If he be say he feels something.
These are the moments
because he was walking.
No. These are the moments I wish Eric Chell did what Mourinho did to Zlatan when he was in Inter. Sub me off. Who the hell do you think you are?
Maybe not feel something and he was walking at that point.
See, you can try and defend. See, I'm a principled man, and I can never defend what is bad. This boy is great. He's fantastic. He's a world-class striker. He deserves to be in a bigger club than Galatasaray. I've given him all his credits. I've given him all his praise. He's the best striker in Africa. One of the best strikers in the world. But what he did today was very disrespectful, not only to his teammates, not only to the fans, but in Nigeria in general. What a coach, what a team, what a performance. Wow! That is a way to silence everybody heading to the quarterfinals.
All right, so I love this take, and this take is it's where I sit, but I'm not, but less with less aggression. This is my take with less aggression. You overreacting like that doesn't make any sense. But let's see if there are other ones to listen to before I give my final verdict on this matter. Okay, this guy has his own take.
Now let's watch this.
In the land, get us.
Bruno Abi.
Yeah.
Bro!
Bobo. What's with that?
If I'm the coach, I will not take him off. Do your worst.
Exactly.
Do your worst. Same Mourinho did it for Zlatan. He left him on the pitch, died on the pitch. Don't clap! Don't clap! Don't clap!
That clearly the fans feel disrespected and angry because of Osimhen, particularly to the coach to take him off the pitch because he's angry, not because he's tired or not because of a valid reason or he's injured or because he's angry. See fans are booing him. They are booing him literally. They are disappointed in him.
Don't clap!
While some fans are bullying him, the stardom and the star power of Osimhen is strong. So, of course, at some point, he has scored 2 goals for the team. So, the hailers will hail. Not everybody will be angry. Some people will ignore because of the performance and what he has done for the team. But then again, this wasn't right.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
2 wrongs they say cannot make a right. You understand? Osimhen, yes, he's wrong with his display of attitude and arrogance. And again, I missed the part where he ordered for that substitution. I didn't know it was one that I thought it was a tactical change. But seeing what people are saying on the internet, if he did that and from what this guy was saying in the video, that's very wrong. And I love that he called it out. But you campaigning for people to boo him and you started booing him.
The guy didn't campaign for people to boo him. He booed him. He told people not to clap for him. It's different from don't clap for him. It's different from boo him. Don't clap for him is that don't celebrate his wrong behavior. That's what don't clap for him mean. Booing him is, oh yeah, let's abuse him or make jest of him. Let's cancel whatever thing he did on the pitch. It's a very different thing. So this guy didn't tell people to boo him, at least from what I saw here. I didn't hear him tell anybody to boo him. He booed him, and some people followed suit, but he didn't tell other people to boo him. So this one guy's take already from the start, I'm already disagreeing with him. But let's go.
You whistling your player, same player that you need in this tournament, same player that scored 2 goals for you, same player that is very hardworking and passionate for the team, same player that tried to qualify you for the World Cup qualifiers. You booing him on that pitch is damaging. You are not helping any matter. It's very, very bad and should not be encouraged by any margin. Don't do that to your player on the pitch. Because you see the white people do it, it does not mean you have to do that. Please, let us not do that. Let's be guided. We still need Osimhen. And I love Osimhen so much. I love what he offers to our team. We might not be able to do it without him. But if God say we go do it without, we can do it 100 times without him. Not just him, any player on the pitch will show any wrong behavior. You don't add salt to the injury already. Please, it can be damaging to the player and it might make the player lose confidence, which will affect the team in general because every player is needed. So that's just it for me. Tell me your thoughts.
Okay, so first of all, I don't think Osimhen is the type of guy that loses confidence because people are booing him or something. First of all, and also anything that happens to Osimhen from his reaction, it's his own doing. It's, to be honest, it's his own doing. In terms of how this match played out, it's actually Osimhen's own doing. Osimhen chose to be angry and leave the pitch, doesn't want to play with his teammates because he was angry that Lookman was being selfish with the ball. Okay, you scolded Lookman and he told you that he scored 2 goals already. He didn't abuse you. But bro, you left the pitch, you left the tunnel, you showed you were angry, you know. In fact, the way he even did, even when Lookman was trying to, like, when during the interview, when Lookman was talking about him, it was still showing overreactions like that don't look well, man. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right, and it needs to be talked about. So the Boeing thing, yes, it might look excessive, but then again, it's a result of a specific action to which was Osimhen's doing, of telling the coach to sub him because he was angry that Lookman was being selfish with the ball. So that's it. I understand that we need Osimhen to win this cup. We need Osimhen. Osimhen is one of the most valuable players in the team, and that's just the truth. But it doesn't make Osimhen god of the team, and it doesn't make him to feel a certain type of way. I won't say Osimhen is a proud guy, in terms of like he's a proud guy, but he needs to do some work on his attitude. It's very important that he does something on his attitude because of his overreaction, excessive reaction on the pitch. It's not good for the teammates, it's not good for their spirits, and it also empowers the opposition to feel like, okay, if the best man is not in the right state of mind, that means we can take advantage. This is Mozambique. We had already this already happened at the latter part of the match where we were already up in the goals, but it doesn't still make it right. But let's see what Rufai has to say, because I think this is the Rufai's own, where Rufai said something on Osimhen's said something about Osimhen's performance, and this is what Rufai said.
With due respect, they said Osimhen said he wants to go to Turkey. He should be going. What nonsense. What nonsense. What nonsense attitude. What Ademola Lookman has achieved. You two have achieved. You are both African Footballer of the Year. Why are you doing this? Put your hand down. Then the next thing, you drop your accreditation. At first, please, this is how we can bring in discipline. The only way Osimhen should be allowed back into that team is after he apologizes to his teammates. Yeah. Things will go south.
When a child misbehaves, you don't throw him away.
And that's the more reason why,
him.
that's the more reason, Dr. Abati, why he should apologize to his teammates. And what he should apologize for is him throwing his accreditation and saying, I'm done, he wants to go to. He should go to Turkey. They should rent private jet for him to go. Are you God?
Who will pay for that?
Are you God? If he goes and they win the Nations Cup behind him, which I want them to win, that's when he will know that you're not indispensable. What is it? You are there today. People were there before you. Yeah, I know players have teeth. Rashidi Yekini had his own too back in the days and all of that with ball service. Yes, it is for of the moment. But once you carry that with your teammate, you are your teammate. You are not his God. You are not first among equals. Osimhen, Bono, Malo Toki. Crown team for nonsense. Rubbish.
Well, I think what's most concerning for me is that we're seeing sort of a culture of repetitive behavior, because I remember also seeing him lashing out in Uyo. That was at the match against Zimbabwe. And he also had some similar outbursts against his teammates. I remember because I was watching that against Zimbabwe. That's why I remember. But having said that, there are two issues here. Internally, within the team, what are the disciplinary actions that are taken? We know that passions happen, passions override and so forth. But what are the actual disciplinary actions that stop this from becoming a brand that is associated with a single player who seems to get away with doing it continuously and denigrating his teammates, and gets away with it because he's the star? So there's a concern around that. But the most important thing right now is to stay focused. We don't need all of these sideshows and distractions. The team's morale doesn't need to be dampened in any way whatsoever. They are doing well. They're performing well. So I don't understand whose village people are coming to try and scatter this this good streak that we're currently on. So let's just focus on that. Let the spirit of sportsmanship also dominate. This is why it's also important that when your kids are growing up, let them play different sports, expose them to different things to learn the spirit of sportsmanship. That sometimes you'll lose, sometimes you'll win, sometimes you'll be the star, sometimes you won't be the star.
We call it teamship.
Teamship.
That's the Nigerian.
Osimhen should apologize. Yeah, everybody lose their.
Okay, so this is Rufai's take. Osimhen should apologize to the team, and and he said what he said, to be honest. So for the whole accreditation thing that Osimhen is threatening to leave to Turkey, I think there are no verified news that have. I think it's only Arise that have dropped that update. Other news have not carried it, which means that it's not really like a valid report. It's not really like a valid news. But and I like when Eric Shell, when he was asked about the whole thing, he said that what happens in the team stays in the team. So he wasn't going to badmouth Osimhen or say anything about Osimhen. And I love the also the media, the way Lookman handled the media. He's very media groomed. Like he has been prepped for the media. He's very media trained. So he didn't badmouth his teammates. He didn't see anything about his teammates. In fact, Lookman even posted a picture of him and Osimhen celebrating on his Instagram to say that we are together and everything to just boost the spirit of Osimhen. And while this is such a good move from Lookman, we can't say the same for Osimhen. Osimhen, it was not just one event, but a sequence of events. It was almost like wrong choice after wrong choice. You were angry with your teammates. You shouted at him on the pitch. Other people saw you. The captain tried to calm you down. You fling this hand away, and you did your mind. Then you told the coach to sub you. The coach subbed you. You left the team, went into the tunnel, didn't follow them to even celebrate with the fans after the match and after the victory. So it was like a sequence of events of wrongdoings, and all because you were angry. And why were you angry? Because your teammate was selfish with the ball. After you already scored 2 goals, we know you wanted a hat trick, but was it warrant that kind of anger and that kind of expression? To me, total no, a capital No, no. So Osimhen needs to work on himself, to be honest. He needs to work on himself. We understand that he has the passion for the team, and the passion is also part of his motivation and how he performs. But even at that, there are better ways to communicate with your teammates. There are better ways to handle this. There are better ways to calm your nerves down, There are better ways to, just go through this. So he needs to be more in tune with his emotions and know how to control himself on the pitch and even off the pitch, because this is not the first time he's having issues with the team or with the coach. Osimhen has yeah, we have seen him have series of outbursts on the pitch, off the pitch, with coach and with his teammates. So it's not new. So it's clearly something Osimhen needs to work on. We appreciate the talent. We know you are one of the valuable players that the team has, but no player is above the team. No player is above the structure that pays him. So that is my own take on it. Tell me what you think about the whole situation. Tell me who you support, who you feel like spoke your mind, and are you on or against what I said about Osimhen? And with that being said, man, this is the end of this particular live. This is the end of this video. Tell me what you think, man. Share this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.